Greetings and welcome back. We are starting out in springtime and it is a beautiful start to the day. Windy in the hills in the valley area, or the hills in our kind of rolling into the valley region. So the goal for the day is unclear. I'm going to try to figure some planning out today. We're just kind of gonna go with the flow with a lot of this, and gain villagers is kind of my top priority. Right now I'm low on arrows. We're almost out of our iron arrows, so we're going to unlock bronze. And you may be thinking,
I have armed the mightiest knights of this realm. Nobody makes better toy swords than me.
I have no doubt, sir. You make those toy swords. You may be wondering, well, why don't you switch to using the iron crossbow? It is a fun thing to use, but I still have a definite bias towards loving my recurve bow. It is my favorite. It is definitely my favorite thing. So I'm going to probably continue using that for a little while. We will switch to using the iron crossbow in due time, because it is a wonderful tool. It is awesome. It does incredible damage, and I do enjoy it. But for now, I still going to have a little more time with the recurve and just roll through with it. I've got our copper arrows. Now we are set up with bronze, which will do some fun. Now we have the technology, we're going to go with it. We've got some things to sell here. We didn't need all the feathers, so we won't use them. And a few things that are just going to get unloaded into our house, or dropped off in areas to look pretty. We are in a bad way for stone. And one of the things that stands out as a, why don't we do this today, is it's going to have to be a mining time at some point. It is also worth considering expanding the farmland. I'll show you where we're at with things. Oops, let's check Donny. Donny, did I load you? No. Good. We are gold. Come on, Donkey. And I'm trying to be a little ahead on my episodes at this point in time, since there's going to be a time frame where I'm going to have to step away from recording because we have to do some rework on our basement, and that happens to be where my recording area is. So that means I'm going to be having to step away and finding an alternative way to do the recordings, if I can figure that one out, see if we have another space. Otherwise, it might just be a pinch of time before I'm back and doing recordings. So, thanks for your patience on that. I'll try to be back right away anyway, because I know Sengoku's about to do a big event about getting their updates out, and I'm excited about doing that since the rework is pretty significant in how they're changing the behaviors on things. But we're here in Medieval Dynasty right now. Alrighty, I have not been focused on hunting skills. I've just been hunting for purposes at the start. So now we're going to get back into focusing on gaining skill. It hasn't been a priority for me before. Now we're going to start making it a priority again. So I'm just going to drop these things in an area where I see them. And I want to start working with these fishing nets, because it's not something I've actually done before. Oh my, they cost a lot of linen thread, don't they? They do cost quite a bit of linen thread. I'll have to get some more sticks for that one. We'll plop some of those in the river, see how they go. It's something that I haven't actually used the traps for fishing before. I have never really had much of a reason for it, and haven't really had a ton of interest in it. It doesn't mean it's the right thing. It just means I haven't actually done that. Now I will show you that I did some updating here just to change things over. I've got people working so far on getting things planted. The goal here is to get all of the rye harvested. Oh my goodness, do we have rye. We're going to have rye coming out our ears. It's going to be fantastic for making animal feed, and also making lots and lots of flour. We're going to rotate that in with our oat. I want to get a large collection of oat in, just so that we have the... I'm going to do this to lock in just having that set up. I'd like to start making things out of oat, and in the future I'm going to want to make oat ale and oat beer for the fun. And we'll make some wheat, although honestly that's probably not going to be a crop that lasts terribly long, since it does make great money. Don't get me wrong, it is the way to get flour, and I do love that. Flax is going to be a great resource for us. I'm growing onions because I don't have any. I'd like to have some of those. We don't have carrots in a large way, but we're not going to use it. And then it's going to be time to switch over to orchards pretty soon here to get some fun out of that. Right now, we're kind of just massively making use of the space. It is not organized by appearance, which means that is going to have to be a change at some point in time. I do want it to look right. I want it to look good in this area. Actually, let's start taking that attitude right now. Take our chunk here. Oh, sorry. There's a great tip. Again, Hectic Nasari has great tips on using this hammer and using the destroy mode to show the highlights for where things are. Fantastic thing. Because look at this. Now I can see exactly where I'm trying to go. If I make this field a 32, they will process it faster and it's easier to finish, which I'm a fan of, and it allows me to kind of do quick cropping, where I can say, maybe this year I don't want to focus on flax as much. Or maybe this year I do. So by having these smaller fields, I can get them to rotate through quicker. Appearances-wise, it's not 100% great, because sometimes it's nice to have that continuous, gigantic field. And here's our spot for this one. Try not to make you move. The trick is not letting it move. That's a pretty good estimate. Alrighty, and then we'll double check and make sure that I got that right. Yeah, that's good. We do need a second pathway into here, so I don't want to get too crazy on how I place that one. There we are. Now you are going to look at this and you're going to say, there's no way your 4 farmers are going to take care of this. And you're 100% right. There's no way our 4 farmers are going to take care of this. So that's why it's time to expand. Why do I want more fields? Because I'm greedy. I'm a greedy farmer. And I like the appearance of it. And I also like the massive amounts of flax that we're going to get. We are sitting on a large collection of fertilizer, so expanding fields is not a huge deal. And it is something I want to use to generate money. I'm also looking forward to having the farming tech, so by having these people constantly working on farmlands and constantly doing farming efforts, we are always adding more and more farm technology. This barn will be moved. It does... Oops, that's a silly mistake. That's a thing that will happen. We will be moving that barn a bit so that we can... so that it can look a little better where it's at. Oh, interesting. The bar, it does take more time to gather the manure when there's more of it. So I noticed that when it's 50%, it takes a short amount of time. Like this is going to be pretty fast with 50. Oh, I know it. Don't I know it? Thanks for the flirting, lady. Don't tell Yadwiga. Should kill ya. Alright, we got some more manure. That'll get us 35 fertilizer, which is fine. We'll take it. And we can, at some point, once we get enough farmers, we'll start rotating out our farmers into barn work during the off seasons, and they'll be making the fertilizer in the future so that it can be something that I don't need to pay attention to. For now, I want to make sure that we get everything all set up. Alright, there we go. Fertilizer. There we go, 295. Yeah, I think we're gonna do... I think we'll make it. I think we'll make it with our fertilizer for now. Oh, this is gonna be kind of ugly. I'm gonna end up dropping a bunch of random... Yeah, see, look at that. It's already a problem. I have too much random stuff in my bin here. I just need to find a spot to hide this stuff out. I need to figure out somewhere to decorate with it. That's the goal, is to start actually decorating with this stuff. I need spaces to do that with. And that's in the works. Alright, now we're good. Also need to start doing the upper building areas. Now, one of the problems with doing the upper build areas is that you look at this and it's like, ooh, woodshed. We're getting close to that. And that's going to add a bunch of options too. Palisades are a thing I want. I want to have some of those walls in certain areas. I like the flower pots. The mine is obviously my chief goal, so it's time to start really digging in on build technology. I mean, there are exploits you can use, and I know there's ways you can do that, and that's fine. I get that there are nice exploits we can use to go rapidly to it, but that's not my gig. We do need to get our hunting lodge Mark II up since it's now here, and an herbalist hut. Yes, it would be nice to have that. Fishing hut, of course, too, obviously, because that area is not being utilized, and we have plenty that we can do with that river over there. Alrighty, we have a good setup going on here. I'd say it's time just to go in. Let's finish up some things. I still haven't figured this part here, or what we want to do with that. Look at the taxes here. 2,868 coins. My goodness. When we go into town, actually, I bet you that between doing the fish trick and what we have on us now, I don't think we're gonna have too much. I don't think we're gonna have too much trouble paying taxes. Onward we go, onward we go. Let's go pay those taxes. The reason that we're going to pay taxes and not having my wife do it, Jadwiga, is that we're going to Peacevia anyway. So we're just going to Peacevia. We can talk to this Castilian, pay it while we're there, and be done. And we have to go get the questing board quests anyhow. We'll see if we find anything interesting on the way in. And the Wander, I hope you enjoyed the Wander in the last episode. I truly did. It was a lot of fun just going and finding things. I should have figured that on top of that outpost tower would be something worthwhile, and all of the hardcore parkour would be worth it. A potion of possibilities is a wonderful thing to have, since it is a potion that it takes a lot of ingredients to make, and if we ever want to respec, which will happen, right? Like the first tips that I gave on how you level your character are, take these traits that give you increased skill, right? Where it gives you a bonus 10% per thing you do. Well, later on in the game, you don't need that. You are maxed out. You have all the trait points you need, so why would you want that? And that's the thing. Now we've got to go in here. So later on, it's going to be more important to have the trait points that are related to doing things rather than just gaining skills. Hey, buddy. Yeah, why don't you just have your taxes? Don't choke on the coins. There we go, you. I bet he is. Hey, buddy. What are we going to sell? Shears. Shears. It's a sheer joy to turn these in. Oh, it in.
My worst never goodbye.
I don't doubt it, friend. I don't doubt it. Alright, now we need our guy. Oh, hey, kid. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. That's the Castilian's wife. And she's kind of just wandering about. How about that? Let's get our perch on, and our pike on, and our roach on.
Price is so low.
Yeah, I say this thing about I don't want to utilize exploits, and then I do the fish thing. I know. That's right. Good point. Valid point for those who are out there thinking that. Honestly, this does feel a little like but why not? It'll give us some bonus monies. And that allows us to do more unlocks quicker. One of the problems with the setup here, got a cat on me now, is that it takes a lot of money to unlock all the different schematics that you want to have. Alright. And I don't know, there is a way to do a diplomacy trick too, which could be really fun. And there's all kinds of wonderful exploits too. There's ways of doing it. There we go. You're good there, buddy. You're good. Now, do you have anything that I need or want or desire? Like, say, rye beer? You too. Let's get some of these on hand. And the reason is, of course, it's nice to have those. It's nice to have those for carry capacity. I am definitely hooked on this plus 30. Oh my goodness, is that great. So, I am all about just doing that. I do think that I am going to continue this whole limestone thing. I'm going to continue buying all of these resources that I don't want to spend the time getting. And why would I spend my money? Why would I spend my hard-earned money on all this stuff? Well, quite simply because I don't want to spend the time gathering it. So I'm choosing to spend my money on things that I don't want to spend the time taking care of. Donkey. Oops, I am not going to murder you, I swear. And then we'll get some roasted fish to you, friend. Tell me more about the things you want to buy from me. Yes. Good to go. I still need to put away the potion of possibilities. You have 500 gold on you? We'll fix that. Don't worry about it. We'll fix that. Donnie. Where you at, Donnie? Get over here, donkey. Alrighty, that'll be 70. We can drop that. And it planks. Ooh, so close. I was hoping we could get away with just dropping those two. Now, of course, this does mean that if I'm overloaded, we're definitely going to be overloading Donnie. But we only have to travel to our resource storage. So that's it. Done. is a donkey. He's a good donkey. Alright, Donnie. 70 limestone. Probably should have done the 38 stones. Yeah, I should have done that. Yep, uh-oh. This is gonna be trouble. The Kamehameha kids back there. It's springtime. They're, I don't know, they're excited. They always do. Ah, and then that's the thing where, there's the thing. I was pressing the buttons a little faster than I should be, and then I got caught up in the transition of things. I don't want to lose the horseshoes on you, Dawn. So, let's get up here, and then let's switch over, get the iron horseshoes equipped again. Holy cow. I think some kid just threw a Kamehameha wave across the way. I swear I saw it. Alright, let's go down. Time to check out what's available on the Questy board. Pros are looking into it, seeing what they can do. Oh great, rabbits. Beetroot Baron. Of course I'll do this quest. We have tons of it. Rye grain. Oh dear. We don't have any rye grain. Ooh, and a rye beer? Done. Boars, obviously. Taking it. A bronze scythe. Yeah, I can make those now. Ugh. I don't know about this quest. It's 118 coin and 100 dynasty rep. Ugh. Rabbits. Alright. Going for it. Ugh. Not a fan. Not a fan. You know. Get out of here. Shoot. 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 I'm not ready to be attacking y'all yet. We'll give you... We'll let you think that things are okay and things are safe. We'll be back. I'll be back. I'm shocked. I'm very shocked that the people haven't asked me to help you deal with this horrible population of sky rats. I think they've let... I think things are getting corrupt in Pieslovia. I think they're falling to their will. I mean, we've seen the Cthulhu peoples. I mean, it's a strange combination. I'm starting to wonder if there's a link here. A link between the Cthulhu cultists and our pigeon issue. The eyes and ears of the vast Cthulhu. The mighty pigeon. It doesn't have the same ring to it, I know, but still. Alright, we do have our woodshed in the other location, so it is something that I can tear down here. This cost us somewhere in the 20s for coin, I believe, last season. We can double check. Just as a thing, just as a... yeah, that was an inefficient thing. Taxes 25. So this did cost us 25 coin last season, and, you know, it's not great, but 25 coin later, I'm not going to break a sweat over that one. So it is nice just to have it done. Ooh, we are out of storage. Yeah, we are. Well, I believe that's a solvable problem. Let's see how many logs we have on us. See how many planks we have on us, too. I mean, I know we have a ton of logs. So let's do this thing. Where... Alright, let's do this thing. Let us do this thing. Drop that here. Don't need that anymore. It's time to put a new resource storage here. Alrighty, let's add ourselves a better resource storage. I mean, after all, we certainly could use an upgrade to this facility. Alright, let's go. Don, I'm pretty sure you have the logs, so I'm gonna need your help here, buddy. You'd be closer to me, shouldn't you? What you trying to do? Causing trouble, man. Donnie, get over here. Right there. Right there. Boop. And boop. A boop. A boop. A boop. Nope, not quite. Boop. There we go. Lots of booping. Oh, do we need the logs? So many logs. We need the logs because right now the storage is pretty weak. We are not storing nearly as much as we could. So it's time to upgrade the storage. And this is another reason why it's nice not to tear down the whole village here, since this is a great place to gather things that we can turn in for quests. So, Dwayne John, yes, 100% awesome tip on that one. And good thinking on the food storage. The resource storage, it was definitely about keeping that, but I didn't think about the whole keeping the food storage idea, since that is another thing that we tend to get asked for items from quests. So with having the food storage here, not only do we have a larger storage of items, but we also have a great place to get items for turn-ins. There we go. And now we're up to 3,000 for our ability to store. And that is none too soon because our people are gathering resources. And there's no way that they're going to be able to store it if we don't have capacity. Let's get these limestones and stones up there. Don, I'm pretty sure I took everything out of you. No, not quite. That'll be 28. We're not going to be able to make that work out. So we'll get all this stuff in here and wrap up our work here. Ah! Trying to move too fast. I'm pressing all kinds of crazy keys. I'll slow down a bit. There's also that added benefit that being right here, we have a mine, and there's definitely going to be times where I'm just going to be going in and going out of the mine to get stone and to get our raw resources. Now, as far as our quests were concerned, we need beetroots, we need rye grains, the boars are easy. Scythe, I'm not sure. I might have a scythe hidden in there. I don't think we have one in our main storage, but we can build one. Rabbits. Ugh. I'm tempted to keep this workshop just because every once in a while you have to get quest items for certain things you have to build, but I don't think it's as common as I'm giving credit for. So probably not worth it. 37 of these. So let's get 37 beetroots. That's fantastic. Next step is we want to do the rye grain, so that's 124. And that should be in here. See how they're doing on rye grain. Oh no, they actually... I think I have the rye grain in my other one. Now I can't process the rye here, so it looks like that's going to be a turn-in in the future. That being the case, I'll probably just drop the beetroots into Don's storage here. Donnie, you're going to carry that because it's getting silly seeing that in there the whole time. We aren't building that trap right now, so forget about it. And we'll start putting our things in Dawn here so that he hold on to our items for us. Put the bad cheese in there. Actually, I should put the good cheese in there because that'll last longer. Bronze arrows aren't even equipped. I'm still doing iron arrows. Let's get to bronze. We're going to work with bronze arrows today. We'll see how much of a challenge that becomes. Alrighty, rabbits. So it looks like our next steps here are take care of rabbits. And we don't have any... Oh, there's another quest in Astoya. That could be fun. And we do still have the quest in Skalkia, which would be not a bad idea. We're getting towards the end of the day, so perhaps a good thing to do would be to run over here, see what we can do for starting out this rabbit quest. And now I do remember that it was mentioned before that some people run down rabbits for these quests, and I have definitely been messing around with that. And oh yeah, you can definitely run down rabbits. For some reason, those things can't outpace you. So yeah, you want to hunt rabbits, just run them down. And it's kind of entertainingly disturbing. Because you just run after them and then bonk. Done. It'll work, and 9 rabbits later, it'll be nice to having that done. I'm heading up over this way because I know there are boars. However, also know that there are more boars up this way. There's definitely always 4 boars over up in this area, that's for sure. And we've already explored a lot of that region, so I'm not sure that that's worth the time. Might be nice to do a little exploring in, say, this area. I don't think I've seen a lot of this. You can tell by... Actually, you can tell where I haven't been. See the lack of animals here? This is a spot we've been before because of the other playthrough. It looks like I haven't actually gone here? Really? Let's go. Let's go there and find out what's over there. Surprising that I haven't been that way before. Probably just because I haven't done it in this playthrough, right? In the previous... Oh, of course, wolves. Well, that's not a big deal. That's the end of you, sir. Bye. Thanks for coming. Let's see, they're not close enough to be triggered to see me. We'll hunt this one down. We'll take this one out. And move on. 4 meat and 10 fur. It's just not worth it. Wolves are... Really, I hunt them for the purpose of not getting bit. Okay. That's enough of that. Thanks for coming. And I'll get that arrow. Watch it roll down the hill. Come back here, bronze arrow. No. There we go. On we go. And I'm using the bronze arrows because I just like using the ones I made. It feels special. I made these bronze arrows. And I only have 4 iron arrows left, and I don't want to be caught in that awkward moment where you go, oh, I just ran out of arrows and I gotta switch to the bronze. Oh no! Usually with 4 arrows we can take out pretty much everything. Oh, hey, herbs. There's something. Ooh, poison. Stone knife. Not bad. Right. Double checking. Sometimes not observant. Okay, not bad. Little swampy area. Not bad. Rabbits are over here. Do some pokey stabbying on these rabbits. I do think it's going to turn out to be worthwhile just to run them down. And it is worth saying that we're going to have a potion of stamina for that, because if we're going to be chasing down rabbits, it's going to be a lot of stamina price paid. We're going to be paying a lot of stamina just to get these over rabbits. And there's one now. And that's the end of you. Alright, 1 rabbit down. Yeah, that's a lot better than shooting them from a distance. Or is it, honestly? Or is it? It's worth questioning that one, honestly. Yeah. Where's our other rabbity friend? Maybe we'll try for a shot on him. If we miss, onward we go. Inward with the... run him down with the spear. Slightly disturbing thinking about that rabbit just being like, oh god, no. Oh well. Nope. It's coming right for us! Oops. A little soon. Oh, so close. Oh man. Yep, definitely entertaining running down the rabbits. It seems easier than shooting them with the regular bow, that's for sure. Recurve bow, not bad. Recurve bow's pretty darn good. Okay, so this is a new area for me. I haven't actually been in this one before. There's ourselves a wooden shovel. Ooh, somebody left some booze here for us. Mead does a good job of helping keep you warm. But other than that, not the best. Guess I could gather some stuff here. Ooh, nope. Oh, dart in your neck. Oh, that was a really bad shot. And that was not a great shot. Done. Actually, not done. Wow, bronze arrows are not impressing me at all. I mean, the difference is significant. If we were using the crossbow, I don't think we'd have as much of a thing to notice, since the iron crossbow does such significant damage. But wow, there is a big difference between bronze arrows and iron arrows. That's for sure. I'm definitely feeling that right now. I took a lot more shots. So I think maybe I'm not going to spend the time on the bronze arrows. We'll use these ones up and then we'll call it even. We'll move on. Rabbits. Ugh, rabbits. Alrighty, everybody's doing their thing really well. That's good to see. Well, let's go over here then, right? I mean, I haven't done this area, right? Let's go for it. We're out and about. We're on a bit of a wander this day. It's always fun to do a little bit of a wander. Might not be a bad idea to go... wolves. Ay. Not that they're a problem. It's just that... It's one of those things where I don't get the option of choosing not to shoot them. I mean, I can outrun them, for sure. Ooh, that's a thing over there. I see it. Okay, we're good. We're good with one. Nice. And I think the other one was over there. So we'll go check out that little location over there. Uh-oh. I think we might be in the middle of a fight, and I'm skinning right here. Not the best timing. Ooh, what's that? Oh. Just foxes. No need. More it. Oh. Oops, let's go here, and then... That's enough out of you. And that's why I have the spear. So for hunting, definitely nice to have the 2 items on hand. If I had the iron crossbow, I would be heavily reliant on having the spear in the background, since you've got to wait a significant amount of time between shots with that one. I mean, 1 second versus... Ooh, hi there. Spear in your back. You got to wait a long time between those shots with the iron crossbow until you get the unlocks for skills. And obviously that's a part of why I'm doing the hunting skill now, is now that I have a reason to care about getting those hunting skills up, then I'm going to start working hard at it. That tends to be the way I play. Once something becomes kind of relevant to what I'm doing, I'll be digging in on it. Dumped loot, huh? Fur and feather. not bad. I'm guessing that if we look at this, we're going to find that there are neat things on top of here. Anytime there's an option to do hardcore parkour, you should do hardcore parkour. So that means anytime we can go on top of roofs, chances are there's a thing. Not always, though. Not always, right? That jump's almost worth it. This one. Whee! A stone knife. Okay, instant healing, stamina. Nice, instant healing. Copper arrows. Yeah, those are a thing. Probably a regular bow. Well, it's a long bow, but... Ooh, cherry wine. Yes. That's the good stuff. 3 coins. And... yeah. Just a treasure chest to go. That's a thing. Hey, cool. Potions of weight. I'll take that. Now I don't have to drink so much rye beer. Alrighty. Anything. Whee! There. Kind of neat little area. Yeah. Fun little stuff. They'll jump and put a torch in my face. Rock is blocked because this is one of those environments where they don't want you to edit it. Alright, up here I don't see anything worth taking. Okay, fine. We're good. Nice. Little area. Fun stuff. Looks like we took out the wolves in this area. That's fantastic. We did not get the rabbits yet. Noting, just for fun, if you see that that is grayed out, that means that we've taken out all the wolves for this season. This one is still light, which means there are still rabbits there. Jumping! And let's continue on our fun little journey over here. The stream will probably be really pretty to see, so that's why we're heading this way. Is that the reason to go here? Of course. Half of the joy in this game is just having the fun wandering around. That's definitely worthwhile. We do have some building to do, and when I go back, honestly, part of what's going to happen after this episode is I'm going back and I've got 2 mines that I want to mine. I want lots and lots of stone. So what's going to end up happening when I get done here is that when this day is done, it will be head back in and that's that thing. I keep forgetting to make sure that I have a ton of those. I should just have extra night vision potions, no question. Cool. Oh, you need a drink. Wow. Nothing better than fresh water out of a waterfall. Nice. Refreshing. So again, the next step here for me is just going back to the Peacelovia area and doing some mining out of our mine. I do want the rock out of there. I want the... We're going to get ourselves making lots and lots of bronze. It just told us they're bare in the area. That's a fun one. We can deal with them. I don't know. I kind of prefer not to. I mean, I don't have to not, I guess. We'll have to see, we'll see how this goes. Bronze arrows, let's see how you do. Bronze arrows and running away. I always have the iron spear that I can make use of. That's got good damage on it. And again, the other reason why the recurve is so nice is that I'm getting shot after shot after shot on this bear. Oh, one of them fell. And let's see here, he's crossing that bridge. It's coming. Well, he's not running away from us now. We're probably gonna need Don here. Donnie, I'm gonna need you to carry some stuff down. Good old donkey help. Well, with that, we're getting into the deep part of the night and a beautiful area to overlook. What a wonderful view. So I'll head... That is a stoy over there. I'll head over there and I'll see if there's anybody worth recruiting, and then I'm going to head back to the mines. And that's what we're going to do. Thanks, Donnie. Always appreciate you being around. Put the fur on you. You got the fur. Put a moose skull in there. It's going to be fun too. I'm really digging getting all the hunting in here now too, just so we can get some more of these decorations that we can utilize in time. There we go. And now we're set. Don's loaded up and I'm not as loaded up. That's a good place to be. Eat ourselves some cheese and say, it's been nice having you here. Have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you next time around. Take care.